Commander Zix-9 of the Galactic Coalition stared at the anomaly readings with all four of his optical sensors, certain there had been some kind of equipment malfunction. The Void Nexus, a region of space where reality itself seemed to break down, had never returned anything it had consumed. Ships, probes, entire fleets had vanished into its churning darkness, leaving behind nothing but gravitational echoes and the bitter taste of loss. Yet here stood Lieutenant Sarah Chen, human, age 32, looking remarkably healthy for someone who should have been atomized 3 standard rotations ago. Lieutenant, Zix-9's translator struggled with the concept he was trying to express. You were inside the Void Nexus for 8:47 standard hours. Our sensors detected complete molecular dissolution at the 23-hour mark. How are you? Existing. Sarah shrugged, a peculiarly human gesture that involved raising and lowering her shoulders. It wasn't that bad, sir. Bit trippy at first, I'll admit. Reality gets all bendy in there and time doesn't really work the way we're used to. But once you stop fighting it and just go with the flow. She trailed off, noticing the horrified expressions of the assembled alien officers. What? Did I miss something important while I was gone? Dr. Kithara, the Coalition's leading expert on exotic phenomena, stepped forward on her 6 delicate legs. Her insectoid features twitched with scientific excitement mixed with disbelief. Lieutenant Chen, the Void Nexus is theoretically a region where the fabric of space-time has been torn. Quantum uncertainty reaches macroscopic levels. The very atoms of your body should have ceased to maintain coherent existence within minutes. Yeah, I felt that. Sarah nodded casually. Everything kind of unraveled for a while there, but then it came back together. I figured it was like being in a washing machine made of probability clouds. The bridge fell silent except for the soft humming of the life support systems. Captain Vorthak, a massive reptilian from the Saurian Empire, leaned forward in his command chair. His voice rumbled like distant thunder. Human, you speak as if this was merely uncomfortable. The Void Nexus has claimed 17 exploration vessels from 7 different species. The Ethereal Collective lost their most advanced consciousness transfer technology to it. How did your primitive biology succeed where our greatest achievements failed? Sarah looked genuinely puzzled. Primitive? Sir, with respect, maybe that's exactly why it worked. See, when everything started falling apart in there, I didn't try to hold on to what I was supposed to be, I just let go. Humans are pretty good at adapting to weird situations. We've been doing it since we climbed down from the trees and decided to try this whole civilization thing. She walked over to the main view screen, where the Void Nexus writhed like a living thing. A sphere of absolute darkness shot through with impossible colors. In there I met. Well, I'm not sure what they were. Consciousness fragments, maybe? Echoes of everyone who'd gone in before and gotten stuck trying to maintain their original form. They were all fighting against the dissolution, trying to stay exactly what they had been. And you did not fight? Dr. Kithara asked, her mandibles clicking with scientific curiosity. Not exactly, Sarah replied. I mean, at first I panicked, like anyone would, but then I remembered something my grandfather used to say. You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. So I stopped trying to be Lieutenant Sarah Chen, human female, officer in the Coalition Navy. I just became what I needed to be to exist in that space. Commander Zix-9's optical sensors whirred as they focused on her. The readings from your return show massive quantum fluctuations in your cellular structure. You should be dead, insane, or transformed beyond recognition. Sarah grinned, that peculiar human expression that other species found either endearing or terrifying. Well, I did get a pretty wild new perspective on existence. Did you know that at the quantum level we're all just probability clouds pretending to be solid? It's actually kind of liberating once you accept it. Captain Vorthak's scales rippled with what might have been amusement. And now you request to return? The first being to survive the Void Nexus wishes to experience it again? Oh, absolutely. Sarah's eyes lit up with an enthusiasm that made several bridge officers take involuntary steps backward. See, I only scratched the surface last time. There's so much more in there. entire ecosystems of nonlinear thought, consciousness structures that exist in 11 dimensions. And I think I saw something that might have been a library made of crystallized time. Plus, I promised some of those stuck fragments I'd come back and help them figure out how to let go. Dr. Cathara's compound eyes glittered. This is unprecedented. The scientific value of a controlled expedition into the Void Nexus with a proven survivor as guide could revolutionize our understanding of exotic physics. That's the thing, Sarah said, turning back to face the assembled officers. You keep calling it survival, but that implies I was in danger. Once I stopped thinking of the void as something trying to destroy me and started seeing it as just different, it became beautiful. Terrifying, sure, but beautiful. Like standing in the heart of a storm and realizing you're not separate from the lightning. Commander Zix-9 processed this information through his species' logical frameworks and found them insufficient. The Coalition's xenopsychologists will want to study you extensively before any return mission is approved. Sarah's grin widened. They can try, but fair warning. After spending a month learning to exist as a probability wave, sitting still for brain scans is going to feel pretty weird. As the meeting dissolved into excited chatter from the science officers and concerned muttering from the military personnel, Sarah gazed out at the Void Nexus with the expression of someone remembering a pleasant vacation spot. In the swirling darkness, she could swear she saw faint lights, the trapped consciousness fragments still fighting against the dissolution they feared. She'd be back for them soon. After all, someone had to show them what humans had figured out long ago. Sometimes the only way forward is to embrace the chaos and see where it takes you. The universe, it seemed, had finally met a species crazy enough to treat cosmic horror as an adventure.